Welcome to Career Insights. The Career Insight series features local industry professionals engaged in conversation with students and recent graduates about career planning and job opportunities in Polk County, Florida.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome to our Construction Career Lunch and Learn. My name is Laura Webster. I'm a Career Academy coach. I'm also joined by my two colleagues from the District Office Workforce Education Office, Joy Thompson and Leslie Green. So without further ado,
we are going to start off right away with Highland Homes, David Adams.
My name is David Adams with Highland Homes. I'm the Vice President Purchasing and Production. Wanted to be with you today to welcome you, and excited that you're partaking in Construction Academies. A little bit about myself, hopefully it'd be a little bit of inspiration, but when I was a child, basically grew up in a family that didn't have much. So income, wasn't something that was always available. Went through the military right out of high school to help me kind of find my way, to see what kind of things I'd like to get into and provide a little bit of stability and structure to my life. Once I finished that, came back home, native Floridian, and found myself in college pursuing business, trying to find what field really interests me. I was lucky to have an opportunity to go into construction through a friend that gave me a chance to move out of California to spend a couple of years learning the trade of modular construction. From that time, I was able to come back to Florida, finish my schooling, and get a job with Highland Homes. So it may not sound like a lot, but Highland Homes, I started entry level, came on as a construction manager. This month, actually celebrating my 20th anniversary with Highland Homes, and had the opportunity to move up from construction manager to being a trainer, to then jumping into an area manager position, going through an unfortunate downturn, learning a lot from that, to then moving up to director, and today as vice president. So it's been a awesome journey. I will say with Highland Homes, there's a lot there. We are part of the Clayton Properties Group, which is owned by Clayton Homes, which also is owned by Berkshire Hathaway, Warren Buffett. So that has been as of the last 2 years. A little bit about Highland Homes. We started out as a father-son operation in 1996, really set out to serve the community, and that's what we do today. We work in areas from Ocala, Tampa, Manatee, Pasco, down to Sarasota. Majority of what we do is here in Polk County, and we also extend out to St. Cloud. Last year, we finished around 1,700 jobs. When I first started, I think we did about 250, so we've had good growth over the years. With that, been blessed to have the opportunity to hire people on, team members, dramatically, really since 2013, with a consistent upturn in the economy and the market. Part of that is I do like to do my own interviews, meet everyone. I feel like we're blessed to have people in our lives during a segment of life. And what can you do to influence, to listen, to have an impact in somebody else's life during that time. I would like to say with Highland, since 2018, actually 2017, we were able to partner with the Polk County Builder Association and the Construction Academy to venture looking at schools to expand construction academies, and really started partnering since then. In the last couple of years, we have held internships where we can basically bring college and high school students in over the summer. We do a paid internship, and really it's not a lot of work. It's a lot of teaching, trying to help open a door. So those that are really looking to have an interest in this industry can really see the magnitude of all the different things they can do. While we focus on construction management here, we do interact with all of our trades, vendors. We do estimating, engineering, purchasing, you name it, sales, all that's underneath our wheelhouse here. But all of our partners is really what makes it work for us. So through this internship, we try to expose you through all that. let you see what the electricians do, the block masons, everyone you can think of. And we try to modify our internship a little bit to what it is that our interns are looking for. But besides that, we also partner through the Polk County Builders Association for scholarships for those that are looking to continue their education on. Also through job site tours that we host once a year for the construction academies to come out, actually walk our job sites, be taught different stages and phases of construction. So it's an awesome opportunity that we're excited to be a part of with multiple areas of through the PCBA and then also through the construction academies. So to get into, what can I share with you today that maybe will meet you where you're at and help you along this walk in life, whether it's construction or simply any career path. Soft skills, I think you probably heard it, and I will mention it again. Soft skills is very critical. We can teach, we can teach you what we need, but you have to bring to the table the soft skills. And what I mean by that, communication. You got to know how to communicate with not just your friends, but employers, people you're going to work alongside. Efficient and effective communication is a critical part. Time management. Can't stress time management. And that's today maybe simply as just getting to school on time and getting to lunch, getting to your classes, so forth. But those are critical points that you're really learning, whether you realize it or not. But showing up on time is one piece, but what you do with your time is another piece of it. Leadership. I can tell you this is something that I continue to learn, continue to seek more knowledge of. John Maxwell, it's a great start. If you ever like to dig into some books or some videos on YouTube, John Maxwell is a good person I would recommend to learn more about leadership. And simply put, leadership is you striving to stand out from the crowd. How can you lead somebody or a group of people to achieve a task that's before you and do it in a positive light, that you're embracing the team aspect of it. And that leads me into teamwork. Do you work well with others? Do you feed off one another? Create ideas, another key point. And then lastly, I would say problem solving. It may not do good and your reading comprehension, stuff like that. I can tell you I struggle within that area just because if I'm not interested in the subject matter, I fail to really tie into it. But problem solving is something that it's thought-provoking. It needs to be a piece of that soft skills that you bring. Also, like to say personally, what's your purpose in life? That is something that's always going to stay with you. I would challenge you to find it if you don't have it. It's not hard. It's just something you got to see. And once you understand who you are and the purpose that you have in life, your foundation will be pretty strong. And what I mean by that is you're going to have some highs, you're going to have some lows in life and careers, but knowing your purpose keeps you grounded, keeps you focused in a direction that you're seeking to go. And I think one of the golden rules we say here at Highland, we have a lot of sayings. Work hard, play hard. But one of the biggest things is treat people how you want to be treated. If it doesn't look good in your house, then it doesn't look good in our house. So just keep that moral compass, do the right thing. Cost isn't always the focus. It is making sure you're treating people the way you want to be treated. And I would also ask that or advise you, take time throughout your day. For me, it's my mornings. It may be your evenings or lunch. But for me, I wake up in the mornings, I reflect on my previous day, the interactions, the impact I've had on others. If it's not a positive one, sometimes I'll reconnect with those individuals and just kind of let them know where I stand. But that's something I would definitely encourage you to do. And I would also share with you kind of two quotes I keep on my board I'm looking at today is, lowering your expectation of change is a symptom of an area of disbelief. I know that's a deep one, but to sit on that one, if you expect change to happen, Don't lower it. Don't let anybody diffuse what you're expecting, but focus on it and believe in what you're trying to do with that. And secondly, I work hard at what I do. I feel like what I look at, what I hold myself to is a higher standard, and I think most people would put before me. Got a couple different sayings on my board that I like to reflect on to encourage me through today. But hopefully someday have some interactions with you. Thank you.
Next, we have 84 Lumber, Crystal.
Good morning, everybody. I am going to go ahead and kind of talk about 84 Lumber. A lot of people don't even know where we are or who we are. And then I have a short little video to share. So 84 Lumber is the nation's leading privately held supplier of building materials, manufacturing components, and industry-leading services for single and multi-family residences and commercial buildings. So we are privately held, which means, I don't know if everybody knows that. That means we're not on the stock market. And we have one leader. That one leader makes decisions, which I guess in some cases that could be bad, but in our case, it's usually good. Usually it's, hey, everyone's getting the day off, or this year in particular, because we are a retail company, we've had a very good year this year. So we are closing day before Christmas, Christmas Eve, and Christmas Day. Normally it's just Christmas Day, and we are closing New Year's Eve and New Year's Day. So that's kind of something that was just made just yesterday. So 84 Lumber does represent the top 130 markets in the country and operates in more than 250 stores, to include component manufacturing plants, custom door shops, custom mill shops, and engineered wood product centers. It says 30 states. We're actually in 31 right now. We just opened up a location in Idaho. So 84 Lumber also contractors turnkey installed services for a variety of products, including framing, insulation, siding, windows, roofing, decking, and drywall. We are founded in 1956 by a Navy veteran. His name is Joe Hardy. He kind of stepped down a little bit about 10 years ago, and his daughter, Maggie, is now president and runs the company. So we are officially a women-owned company. We like to share that around because our industry isn't very heavy with the females, and the girls on the call know that we kick butt. A little bit about the history. We were founded in 1956 by Mr. Hardy. He opened up his first location in 84, Pennsylvania. So a lot of people don't understand where the name came from. We are located in 84, Pennsylvania. Last year, 2021, we reached our company record of $7.8 billion in sales. It's the highest we've ever done. And this year, I believe we are on track to beat that again. So we're really having a good last few couple of years. Hopefully that continues. We do have a lot of people kind of monitoring how things go, make sure the company goes in a good direction. And we're definitely not slowing down. We do have, as far as locally, we do have a truss plant that we are opening over in Winter Haven. That is something new that we're bringing into the state of Florida. We do have 15 truss plants totally throughout the United States, but we do not have that market in Florida. So we're excited to open up that plant, hopefully the end of this year or early next year, over in Winter Haven. Our focus as far as a company is obviously lumber, building components, custom millworks. That's going to be windows, interior, exterior doors, and trim, kitchen and bath, relationships, and people. Those are the focuses of 84 Lumber. Mainly our biggest customers are going to be home builders, contractors, but we are open to the public. A lot of people don't know that. Anybody can come into 84 Lumber and buy anything that we have, or order anything that we have. We will deliver right to your home. As far as what we look for in our candidates or somebody that wants to come work for 84 Lumber, it's really easy. Driven, self-motivated, team-oriented, good work ethic, coachable, and relocatable. So one of the interesting things about 84 Lumber is every single person that comes to work for 84 Lumber starts at a same entry level. We do not hire managers from outside. We promote everybody from within. So anybody that you see that is working at 84 Lumber in a leadership role, they started on the ground doing working on our forklifts or working as a trainee. We only promote from within the company. We will train and develop anybody that comes over to work for 84 Lumber. As long as you have those qualities that we're looking for that I had mentioned earlier, we are going to guide you, and we are going to give you the tools that you need to be successful within the company. As far as relocatable, when you're ready for a promotion, we're usually going to put you in a different location. You can't come in one day and be the manager trainee and then all of a sudden manager. It just doesn't set you up for success. So we're going to go ahead and put you in another location, your new role, new group of people. And it's worked for us since 1956. So that program has not changed. And it's pretty much the most important program that we have within our company. I'm going to go ahead and share a little video with everybody.
Growth in Florida, it's insane right now.
Every market has doubled.
We're building everywhere we can.
84 Lumber wins in this market because of our people.
Nobody outworks us. Nobody.
Everybody comes to work every day with the purpose. They come to work to be the best.
'84 Lumber has a large footprint in the state of Florida, from Jacksonville to Fort Lauderdale, Fort Myers, and on up into Gainesville.
We have install door and trim, install window programs.
We have trucks and forklift capacity to get the lumber out. We have the production of the door shops. We're looking at truss plants to come into the state of Florida.
From the builder's perspective, they can get multiple trades out of one location.
They only have to make one phone call, cut one PO, and not have to chase labor and material. It's all one-stop shop.
We have area installed sales managers, guys that do takeoffs on big projects, and an installed sales website where they can schedule, update, log pictures. We pre-post walk all of our installations to help micromanage our jobs.
At the door shop, we produce interior doors, exterior doors.
We've always got material. We get things produced fast, get them delivered out to the customers quickly, and that it's right. It's right the first time.
We offer windows, and we do them installed.
We got the knowledge, we got the expertise, we got people that have been doing this for a long time. We do the whole thing. So from installing windows all the way till they finish the house.
We don't rest until we've been successful.
There's not a project or a location that we aren't able to service and handle.
No job is too big, no job is too small. We just grow, we're just a growing company.
We aren't complacent. We're not satisfied. We're always looking for a better way to do things.
From our management team to our MTs, to the yard personnel, the warehouse personnel, the door shop, our install team members. We are the best. And it's because of those people every day coming to work with that mindset.
That concludes Crystal with 84 Lumber.
I'm going to just thank all the presenters for giving us your time and the schools for attending.
Thank you everyone for being here and sharing such good information.
Good to be a part of it. Thank you.
Thank you, and I hope to see the students at our open houses.